You know who this guy is, right? You see him on the socials, you see him at the stadiums, any of the big games, special news. Always go. Now, it's not often I get to drive 45 minutes to watch PSG, but I'm in that fortunate position today, and it's the Champions League quarter-final. It's Aston Villa, PSG, second leg. PSG lead 3-1 from the first leg and have an opportunity to book their place in the semi-finals. Really excited to be here. I'm in cloudy Birmingham, and I've not come alone today. I'm going to touch on that a little bit later, but right now, I'm going to pop in, go and get my match ticket and get ready for today's event. So there we are, it's sorted. There's a ticket, ready to get in there. Should be a great atmosphere later. I really can't wait for this, just purely because, you know, PSG just feel like a really different animal this year. So hopefully they can get through. And but I expect Villa to really come on tonight, and they've got nothing to lose. And I expect a more attacking approach from Villa compared to last week, where they really kind of sat back. And I don't think that helped them in any way, shape or form, because I think this PSG team have really learned how to kind of deal with low blocks. But it took two real pieces of magic, didn't it? Those first two goals in particular that were really key. So yeah, can't wait to get in there. A few people to mingle with before we get in there, and to see what's going to happen tonight. But very, very excited and expecting a really, really good atmosphere. So let's see what happens. Okay, here we are. I'm with Stu, Parisian Londoner. You know who this guy is, right? You see him on the socials, you see him at the stadiums, any of the big games, special news. Oh, he's going full Peaky Blinders today. This is Stu, he's been on the channel before. Okay, Stu, big game tonight, great to see you. Big game tonight, how do you see it going?
I think it's not going to be a walk in the park. I think it's going to be a tough one. I think it's going to be, I'm not going to say it's going to be a draw. But if they open the scoreline with, apparently you know more than me, but the atmosphere at Villa Park is one of the best in the Premier League this season. And if they open the scoreline, I think everyone will be buzzing. I think they will be like having a little bit more hope than expected. So I'd probably say 2-1 PSG. I'm going straight to the prediction, but I'm not scared of conceding first anymore.
Yeah. Okay.
Like we used in the past, we knew that if we were conceding first, it would be a tough game and we're not even sure to come back. Now we saw it, 1-0 down, 2-0 down. We showed a bit of character, chill. We have time to win, so I'm not going to be scared if they open the score.
No, there's a change in that mental strength, isn't there, of the team, but also there's a belief. You remember losing that first game against Liverpool, and what did Luis Enrique say? He says, we're going to win next week in Anfield, and he did it. And he said the same last year against Barcelona, and he did it. So he's a man that sticks to his promises. Thank you for your insight as always. Hey, this guy, listen, Stu, Parisian Londoner. I'm going to put your socials on this video. Okay, follow this guy. Great content. Thank you, my man. Ale Paris. Thank you, man.
Nice.
Okay, so just walking down Broad Street, very famous street in Birmingham. And I think it's time to bring in a special guest. So this is Pete Davey, this is my brother. Pete is one of the trio on the Loaded Mag. Brilliant show on YouTube. This is all things Newcastle United. And he's with me today. He's coming to sample PSG. He has been before. Yeah. PSG Marseille, obviously taken to the best games, of course. He has sampled PSG before, but it's going to be really interesting to get his insight on Paris Saint-Germain at the moment.
You can hear one or two chants just starting to bubble along. Cannot wait for it to get started. Massive game.
You know, it's almost kind of like a free hit. I mean, the 3-1 down. How do you expect them to approach this game?
I I think there's only one way for Villa to approach this game, and it's to come out and attack. They've got nothing to lose. They need to get back into this game. It's absolutely crucial that Villa score the first goal, and so I fully expect them to come out all guns blazing.
Shit on the city!
So here we are, we're in Villa Park. We are in the whole end. The PSG fans all up there. Come on. Everyone's in the mood tonight. This should be fun. Looking forward to this.
We are getting closer to kick-off here at Villa Park.
Okay, so half time, it's Villa 1, PSG 2. Really, PSG should have been outside. You know, the two goals from obviously the two fullbacks really put them in a commanding position. But to be honest with you, it was got a little bit silly towards the end of the first half, and really should have been game over. But obviously, Villa are back into it. A deflected shot from Tielemans. How did you see that?
Yeah, it looked almost too comfortable for PSG. Their control of the ball, dominated possession, possession stats are something ridiculous for PSG. And you know what? After the first 5 minutes of Villa naturally being up for the game, getting the fans going, they're all calmed down. PSG started to play, and then just absolutely decimated them, just ripped them apart, and looked almost too comfortable. And the 2-goal lead almost came a little bit early.
Et voila, there it is. PSG are through to a semi-final. Another one. It's two in 2 seasons where they'll play Real Madrid or Arsenal, but boy was that a tough fight. Aston Villa with a real spirited performance, coming from 2 goals down to win 3-2 on the night, but ultimately not doing enough to get through to the semi-finals thanks to PSG's 3-1 win in Paris last week. A real tough one where some lessons will be learned for Luis Enrique and his PSG team, who really took their foot off the gas. So yeah, any semi-final meeting, they won't be able to get away with that one quite so easily. But for Villa, as I said, really good performance, you know, backed by their really loud fans who really supported them for the whole 90 minutes. PSG's fans, again, travelling in numbers are always great. And just generally a good day. As I said, a little bit tense within the game, but, you know, on the whole, a really good 2 legs and that I've really enjoyed watching. And for PSG, it's on to the last 4 now. So, again, just 1 step away now from that final in Munich. And as for Villa, it's domestic duties with an FA Cup semi-final coming up and obviously the opportunity to be back in this competition by finishing the top 5 next season. This season. So we'll see how that goes. But thanks for joining me for this. I hope you enjoyed the video, and I'll be back really soon with another one. Take care.